Alrighty guys, so this has been charging for a while, but it doesn't seem to get to 100% for whatever reason. That could be the settings. So it sits around 94, 95. It bounces around there, but it doesn't get any higher, which is probably a safety thing that they built in, but whatever. What I did was I mounted the Monster Surge Protector power conditioner bar, and I got it hooked up to the inverter, and I just took some scrap wood and put it under the inverter just to, you know, keep this thing level, and I put this board under here too, just to raise it up a bit. And next I have to start wiring in my load center. I'm going to add some lighting because it's desperately needed back here, and I'm going to start and go ahead and do that. I won't video that because it's pretty straightforward as far as I can tell. One of these is already ready to go, this line here. I just have to drill a small hole, run the lines either direction type of thing, and go from there. And then I can I'll figure out to see if I want the switch. Maybe that drill bit's big enough where I can mount the switches inside the wood. So I just click the switch back and forth and it rocks and it sits inside that lumber, that plywood there. So we'll see. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the inverter on for the first time and see what happens. Hopefully nothing insane, but we'll find out. So here we go. Okay, I think we're okay. And this switch should be able to turn it on. Oh, I saw a green light. So let's, if I flip this button, will that turn anything on? Oh, there. You had to hold the button. Oh, there, it turned on. Okay, so the inverter is on, sitting in standby mode. Let's see what this says down here. 91% 91%. The nice thing about the Monster, it has a readout. 0.2 amps at 117 volts. The green ground is not lit up. Protection is on. I don't have anything plugged into it, but yeah, I can attempt to plug something in and see what happens. But let's shut this off. Shut the inverter off here at the switch, so I don't have to mess down below. So that shuts that off. Cool. Really nice. So now I think that's going to work out pretty good for me. I'm still trying to figure out lighting. I think I need to buy a drill bit that will fit the switch. The size I have is, you've seen how I drilled it. I had to burr out all the holes just to get wires to fit. So I definitely need a bigger drill bit in order to do anything. So there you go. But everything seems to be good here. Nothing crazy going on. I will have to hook up the computer to the MPPT sometime just to check out the monitoring and stuff like that. But other than that, hey, we're doing good. We got a nice battery in here, and it seems to be performing pretty damn well. I gotta admit. So I just gotta figure out best way to run everything here. What can I do? What can I run? I gotta go find some 120 volt devices that I have in the trailer. Alrighty guys, so I got my first loads hooked up to the bus bar. You can see them here, really thin wire. I have two 12 volt high powered LED lights. I got them in a fuse up here, a 5 amp fuse. So both of them are on a 5 amper. We're gonna turn this on, see if we have any power. Oh yeah. That's sweet. So now we have some super awesome lighting in here at the off-grid tiny house, and the Mylar helps reflect some of that out too. But sweet. I just want to check something to see if these wires are warm, because this is pretty small wire, but apparently no, we're good. Sweet. So now we have lighting in here at the flick of that switch, which is pretty good. Those are on fuses, so if anything happens, pop pop, that'll happen, and good to go. So now that's a hell of a lot better lighting than what I had. Now I can shut the camera light off and use this, and these guys are still on, but it looks like I probably need a couple more for back there for better lighting, but that makes one hell of a difference running off of the new solar setup. So I do want to add a ceiling fan in here as well, but I need to save up for some lumber to finish off the ceiling in here, so I can run a bunch of crap up in the ceiling and do that. I might leave the ceiling as is, but just run some supports across, so I can run wires and stuff across there, so that won't be too bad. And yeah, gotta love that. So that is my next plan, is to get a couple ceiling fans running back in this room, because like it's pretty stagnant once I have the tiny house all closed up. So I'll have to add them in here and run those eventually, but for now, and I shut the inverter off down in there just for now. Even though I shut it off there, there's still a standby voltage, so I just shut that terminal right off just in case for whatever. And yeah, I still got a hell of a mess in here because I'm continually working on everything in here, but that's okay.